Good day, it is Stephen Davids here. In this video I want to show you what to do if your amp does not generate some sound. I will start with the obvious and then move also further. First thing is, of course, just check that it is. If you still hear no noise, just remove the socket from the guitar and then keep it in your hand and then turn on the amp, and if you hear this, if you touch the node of the other end, you know the cable is okay, there's no problem with the cable. It's plugged in, properly plugged in, not halfway, properly plugged in, and that is in fact switch on. Thereafter, make sure that it is powered on the amp itself. Then moving from that to the cables, you still can't hear noise. Make sure that the cables are in fact inserted in the input and not anywhere else, maybe the output or whatever jacket, that the cable is inserted in the input and that is in fact not halfway, but that it is properly inserted. You do this both sides, also at the side of the guitar. It must not be half, but it must be properly in. Further, if you have cables that works in the direction, see to it that the direction points from the guitar out into the in direction. And if that it doesn't work, you can even change the direction of the cables just to make sure. If you still hear no noise, just remove the socket from the guitar and then keep it in your hand and then turn on the amp, and if you hear this, if you touch the node of the other end, you know the cable is okay, there's no problem with the cable. See to that the volume is set on further some higher volume, maybe in the middle. It can be that it happened that the volume was at 0, then of course there will be no volume. So check that the volume is turned on here. Moving to the guitar, if you go to the preamp, just check that the preamp is working. For example, just put on the tuner so the preamp is working. And then also see that the volume here is turned open. If the volume is not minimum, of course there won't come any sound. Make sure that this preamp's battery is properly in and inserted correctly and seated correctly. In this case it can only be put in at one position. But see to it that it is properly in. Maybe it became slightly dislodged during traveling, so just see to it that it is properly seated. I hope these tips will help you, and if that doesn't help, maybe you need some further, more specialized help. Thank you very much for watching this video. We love constructive comments and criticism. Please like and share this video, and please subscribe.